Alrighty. It's recording time because this is something that I have wanted to cover for a little bit, and I've kind of talked about it a tiny bit on a Call for an Uprising video, but I wanted to be a little more focused this time. The topic is basically, but are you happy? Before we get into this, though, let's go ahead and pop in that fan art section. This one is from Sky Ellie 22220. Slime Suris plus Witch Suris plus Hatterene evolutionary line equals Suris evolutions. I think the witch hat inspired this. Well, thank you very much. I like the Pokemon inspired art. Always, always, always as a huge Pokemon fan. If you want your fan art to be shown in a future video, the best way to do so is to drop it into the fan art section of the Discord. And with that said, thank you very much, Sky, for the fan art, and let's go ahead and roll the intro. All right, you see candy corn? I mean, I didn't see the candy corn until you pointed it out, but yeah, no, it's there. It's definitely there. Fan art makes me happy. So that kind of begs the question, are you happy? Now, this could be you, the audience member. This could be you, the viewer over on YouTube. This could be you in practically any capacity. And a lot of people are saying that no, they're not. And that sucks. But what I'm talking about is a very kind of basic concept. Think about what you think it would take you to be happy, and then ask yourself, are you doing any of those things? Now, I understand for some people there are some huge barriers where, like, money is concerned. It's very hard to be happy and content when you're constantly worried about whether you're going to be able to put food on the table. That's not really the person I'm talking to right now. I'm talking to people who, what's the best way to put this? Deliberately put themselves in a situation where they perpetuate their own misery. And why? I talked about this on the Call for an Uprising video because they were the first people I wanted to reach with a conversation like this. The idea is that people who watch Call, people who find themselves mired in conspiratorial bullshit all the time, ask yourself, of what use to that? Of what use to you is any of that? And does any of it make you happy? Think about the things that do make you happy and then ask yourself, why aren't you focusing on those things? And I'm not talking about things that are a matter of necessity, because diving into conspiracy theories is not a matter of necessity. You're not prepping for any apocalypse. You're not prepping for the state to come knock down your door. You're going to be sitting here in a paranoid, delusional state for ages, and you're not going to be happy. From my perspective, you only get to live a single life. We get one life, and there are no one-ups available. And even if that were not true, even if there is an afterlife, at the end of the day, there is no reason not to waste this life on Earth. And it's not just conspiracy theories that people find themselves in that prevent them from doing things that would otherwise make them happy, deliberately making themselves miserable. Is there a hobby that you've wanted to get into and you just always find 1,000 reasons not to get into it? Would that hobby maybe make you happy? Then just do it. If you feasibly can do it and you are constantly making excuses not to, and it's something that you think could bring you even an iota of joy, then honestly, there's more reasons to do that thing that can potentially make you happy than not. Let's say that there's somebody who you've been wanting to ask out, and you're terrified of rejection. I'm going to be honest with you, that pain that you're going to feel if you get rejected, you're already feeling that. That anxiety over whether or not they'll say yes, you're already feeling that pain right now. There's no way around that. Pain is unavoidable. And if the pain is unavoidable, then why not go ahead and try your shot at potential happiness? You can't stop the hurt. You can control whether or not you give yourself a chance to be happy. If you've always wanted to draw, I know I'm guilty of this one. I've always wanted to learn how to draw. The only thing that's in my way is me and the amount of time that I actually choose to put forward into that hobby. If I could draw some of the things that my fan artists and even my commission artists are able to do on a regular basis, would that make me happy? Yeah, probably. Mr. Cube, thank you very much for the follow. But I have not been doing that. I have not taken the time to learn that skill. But that skill could make me happy. Why am I not doing it? I'm always finding something else to do. And that's on me. There are things that can make you happy, and you are the only barrier between you and learning it. You're afraid of failure? Does that failure feel worse than the years of anxiety you had by just not doing the thing? I don't know. I can't measure that. But neither can you. So why not go ahead and just fucking try? You want to draw? Try to draw. Do you want to start a YouTube channel? Just fucking do it. Try it. Do you want to learn how to sing? Just try. There's zero reason not to. A lot of times people are afraid of failure, but not doing the thing that could potentially make you happy is causing an equivalent or immeasurable amount of pain in and of itself. You're just avoiding a different flavor of pain. But you're not avoiding pain. What you're avoiding is that chance at happiness. That's functionally what you're doing. So don't let your dreams be dreams. You like pain, different kind of pain. Different kind of pain. I'm talking about the unpleasant pain. Oh my gosh, we're going to have to get a leash for you. Point is, if there's a friend that you're wanting to reconnect with, and you're deliberately choosing not to because you're afraid that that's going to hurt you, but the time you spent with this person is worthwhile to you, that you're already hurting. Why not give it a shot? The worst that could happen is you just experience what you're already experiencing right now anyway. The best that could happen, you have fun. You end up smiling. I don't know what the fascination is with edging when it comes to things that make us happy as humans. I don't get it. We seem to not want to do things that actually can make us enjoy life. And again, I'm not talking about when there's legitimate barriers there, like monetary barriers. I'm not talking about that. As I said before, I'm talking about when the only barrier between you and doing the thing that could make you smile is you. You might not succeed. That is realistic. But who the fuck cares? The only person who cares is you. And if the only person who cares is you, then I'm sorry, you kind of are the one who has control over that. At the end of the day. If you're evaluating where you are in life, just ask yourself, are you happy? Are you doing something that can make you happy? If you're sitting there and you are terrified of what your parents are going to think about you for something, what your friends are going to think about you for something that you legitimately enjoy, what would make you more happy? Pleasing them or being you? Because if you're not being yourself, you're never really going to be able to please them. You're not being you. So if you're just sitting in a mire of pain because of that choice, then really there's only one choice. Be yourself. be safe in doing so. I'm not saying that if you're trans and you're living in a house with parents who are physically abusive, that it's an opportune time to come out for them. You're just going to be increasing your pain at that point. You need to wait until you're safe. Be reasonable if you are to do anything that you think will make you happy. Please. Don't get yourself in a situation where you're going to get hurt. But more than anything, if there's something you've been wanting to do, coming out, starting a hobby, asking someone out, starting a relationship, mending a friendship, if the reason that you haven't done it already is just because of yourself, because you're scared, because you don't want to get hurt, you're already hurting. Might as well go ahead and roll the die and see if you can get a positive outcome. You're literally already in the negative one. I know that might not be the most inspirational thing to hear. Not everybody likes to hear that you're already in the shit soup, and the most you can do is try to find a filter. But that's kind of the mentality that I have. And it's honestly helped me a lot. But with that said, I guess I have to throw it back to you guys. If you're watching on YouTube, let me know what you think in the comment section below. If you're watching on Twitch, this is where you guys are already giving your, in some cases, very flavorful analysis of what I'm saying. Let me know what you think. And if there is something you haven't done that could make you happy that you're thinking about doing, let me know in the comment section below. I do read every comment. I might not be able to respond to all of them, but I do read them. Let me know what you're going to do. And if it works out, comment again. Let me know how that ends up working out for you. Though, because I check everything in YouTube Studio, do it in another comment, not in the comment thread. The algorithm reads the two the same, but I only get new comments in Studio. I can't see threads as easily. And I want to know the updates, so there's that. Okay. With that said, the one exception to this is don't hop into my DMs and be weird. That's the one thing. If that would make you happy, just don't fucking do it. Don't do it. Okay? Anyways. Let me know in the comment section below. If you want to support the channel and what I do, you know how to do it. Insert end of video tagline here. Hey, thank you so much for watching this video. It really means a lot to me. If you want access to behind-the-scenes content for the channel, please consider checking out my Patreon. I do weekly vlogs over there, where I give real-life updates to what's going on behind the scenes on the channel, stuff that you don't really get over here, and even on Twitch. Patreon also helps the channel's stability a whole lot. Without Patreon, I wouldn't be able to do this at all. Especially with the kind of content that I do, neither YouTube nor Twitch are the most stable sources of income. If you are a $20 and up patron, then you will be featured on the ending slides as shown in the beginning of the end credits. If you want to catch the streams where all this content comes from, then consider heading over to Twitch and following. And if you want to continue watching over here on YouTube, maybe consider clicking one of the end screen videos. And once again, I want to thank you so much for spending your time with me over on my channel. I wouldn't be able to do literally anything that I'm doing over here on YouTube without each and every one of you. So, thank you.